Okay, guys. Hello. So, my EMB is acting a little weird. I did some tweaking and my depth of field is not quite right. It's a little too... well, it's not sensitive enough, really. Like, she should not be blurred right there. It shouldn't be quite that picky. But I'm gonna leave it how it is for now because I really need to get these up if I'm gonna... whoops. If I'm actually gonna get anything out to you pretty soon, because right now it's 12:44 a.m. and I'm not gonna have any time to work on this tomorrow or the day after that. I just really need to get this recorded. Can't wait until a mod is released to speed this up. Alright. But anyway, so last episode we took out Slag. We got our shish kebab here. That's pretty awesome. And then I came back and Kate over here had this awesome rifle for sale. So I bought that up. And yeah, it's a pretty bomb rifle right there. I did some tweaking to it. I you know, modded it out a little bit. Not like unofficial mods, but you know, like went into the armor crafting bench I crafted and made it better. So anyway, did that, and then obviously the guys around here have been doing a whole lot to the settlement. I'll give you a quick preview of that. Got a bunch of crops growing up here. Some new generators. Then we built this huge mega settlement deal. Got a whole bunch of beds in here. Get away. Oops. Eventually I'll get the hang of this stuff. Got an entrance over here, an entrance over here, and up front to get up here. And then you can come up further through this, which is where I have my original generator. I moved it up here. And you can go even up higher for here. I'm gonna turn this into like a guard shack or something so they can kind of hang out up here. Then come back down and we got another staircase into... well, currently it's more beds. But I think once I level up enough and get my charisma to the point where I can... I don't know actually if it's charisma points that affect it, or if I have to find a magazine that allows me to place markets and shops. But I want to place the shops either in that second story or along this road in here. Oh, and then I've got my power armor over here. I did some decorating. I've also got beds in a couple of these houses, and I decorated the walls up a bit. And if you notice, some of the grass is finally turning green. You know, we had that snow a while back, and then the grass was kind of dead when that melted, but now it's starting to look pretty decent. It's starting to get some green. A couple bushes are sprouting out. It's nice. I think I'm going to end up redoing this. Currently, I've got it kind of poked out all the way to where the bridge is pretty much, but I think I might tear all this down and build it up right across here, so when you come in you can still see the sign, and that way I can put a big double gate on here too, like one of the scrap fences. And if I do that, that cow will no longer be getting stuck, and that's a good thing. Yeah, I know, Preston. Taking rads. But I kind of got stuck behind a cow. So anyway, I think today, hopefully my audio is good. I've been having a lot of trouble with my audio. I actually recorded a little bit of a playthrough. Oh, look, the cow got through somehow. I recorded a little bit of a playthrough of Ark Survival Evolved with my buddy, but my mic was just... It sounded decent in the recording, but he was complaining about it the whole time. He was like, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. So I had to, like, my mouth was practically on my microphone, and I was, like, yelling just so he could hear me, and it was very frustrating. And also, we didn't get our own server going or anything. We were just playing on a public server, and a lot of dying. It was his first time playing the game, and only like mine's second or third, you know, like I barely played the game too, so we were just dying a whole lot. I'm not sure if I'm going to post that or not, but afterwards I completely redid my mic setup, did a whole lot of tweaking, a whole lot of testing, and I think it's working pretty well now. It should be. Fingers crossed. So anyway, we never got around to what we're going to be doing today. Gotta clean this place out. Ooh. Hello. Oh, I shot my dog. Luckily, I'm pretty sure there currently is no friendly fire. Somebody's still out there. There they are. Bingo. I've upgraded this a little bit too, but not much. Alright. That wasn't too bad. These weapons did well. They got a sneak up on us, though. I did not realize they were there. So again, I got distracted and was not able to tell you what we're going to be doing today. We're going to go looking for our bouncing baby boy. Which means it's time to go to Diamond City. Get fully geared up first, yeah. I didn't have everything on. Alright, so I might just fast travel there. I'm gonna go around this curve and see if I see anything interesting. Then we'll decide. Nope, nothing. Alright. I believe I cannot go all the way to Diamond City yet. 'Cause I haven't actually been there. Yeah, there it is. But this is what I can do. I can go all the way to here. Which I hope is not occupied by raiders. That would be messy. No raider, no raider, no raider, raiders. Okay. Doesn't sound like they're actually in here, though. They're outside somewhere. Maybe that's Diamond City defending itself? Not gonna make the same mistake as last time and kill the guards. Oh, that's a super mutant. And what are they doing having all these guys right next to their city? Ooh. Not sure where that last guy is. There he is. I think he's the last one. There we go. This is my first chance at actually killing these guys. That looks like a trap. Do super mutants use traps? I don't actually know. Yeah, I've replaced some pictures, as you could tell. Oh, my cat's climbing stuff. There could be loud noises coming soon if she knocks stuff over. So let's clean this out. Anything good? I think that's everything. So So now that should give me some bonus points, right? Some brownie points. Hey people, I just killed some super mutants for you, although the only people who could vouch for it just died. So maybe that's not so great. This way to Diamond City. That's good not to be targeted by those things. Although, how do they know they shouldn't be targeting me? I don't know. Hey, watch out, buddy. You're stuck. Well, good. It looks like they don't recognize me, the guy who killed one of their soldiers a while back.
Feral ghouls like to hide in the dark. Makes night patrol a real fright fest.
Indeed.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
The infamous Piper.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm so
Whoops, didn't mean to interrupt that, but I just realized low on health.
sorry. But Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
Yes, I do.
What? Who are you?
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right.
Not sure if I'm gonna keep this version of her.
Give me a minute.
Might have to edit
Better
her a
head
bit.
inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
So she might have a facelift soon. I don't know.
You first.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Alright, let's go ahead and take all this junk off. Oh, my cat.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
Is that a
scrapped for
statement, Mr.
parts.
McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No.
Gotta try and keep
No,
these guys in
You
focus.
look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
What are you two arguing about, anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
An infant boy. Kidnapped.
Did you say kidnapped? Well, McDonough, Diamond City Security gonna investigate this? How about all the other kidnapping reports you've been
Don't
getting?
listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
I guess we'll see.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help? I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again.
We're just gonna
Outside.
walk in before he says any more. I've been tweaking these textures. They look pretty good. I gotta get this focus fixed. It's the sensor that's wrong. I like the amount of blur and the style of it, but it's just too sensitive.
Piper.
I gotta check a few things first. We'll talk later.
Alright.
Favorite
seems
flips on
useless.
quite a show, huh?
This is one of my...
What do you mean by that?
Well, folks are already plenty scared of the
I
Institute.
edited
but
the
that
preacher's
doesn't stop the
outfit.
paper from talking about them every chance they get.
Looks decent.
Don't let it get to you. Life here is still a hell of a lot safer out there in the Commonwealth.
I didn't do much. I just lightened up the white parts.
What's the Institute?
Ever heard of the boogeyman? Shadowy monster that takes people in the night? Well, that's the Institute. But they're just a fact of life around here. Someone gets taken by the Institute or gets killed by a raider. Which is worse? At least inside these walls, you don't have to worry about the raider. So what brings you to the Great Green Jewel?
Looking for someone who's gone missing.
Gone missing. Who is it? Friend? Relative?
He's a preacher, I could tell him.
My son was kidnapped. His name is Sean.
Your boy's gone missing? That's terrible. I'm afraid missing people don't get found in Diamond City. God seems to have turned a blind eye to them. And with all the fear of the Institute in people's hearts, they've turned a blind eye as well.
Are people really that scared of the Institute?
Well, they built the synths, and instead of stepping back and solemnly pondering if machines could have souls, they went straight to replacing people with them. Folks are afraid of going to bed at night, wondering if the Institute is going to switch them with a double, or if the loved one they went to sleep next to is going to be different when they wake up.
I'm lost, Pastor. I need help. Please.
Well, I don't want to get your hopes up, but there is someone who might be able to help. Nick Valentine. He's a detective. Saved a lot of lives over the years, but so many more stay missing. And trouble has a habit of sticking to him.
Nick Valentine, huh? What's his story?
You know the story of the Good Samaritan? Helps a man, even though he has no reason to? Well, I suppose you could say that Nick Valentine is living that parable out.
Thanks. I'll go talk to him.
Take care of yourself now.
Piper, you're back.
If you're the kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City,
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded.
Bit of a
That
delay.
motor's going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? The latest news from the Commonwealth.
Let's see, what can we find?
One of those things.
A new file to open.
Secretary of his, her and her perfect
Yeah.
hair.
Take a look at me, Doc.
Go over your symptoms with me.
Secretary, come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself. And
Yeah, I'm
I've got
addicted.
an itch, Doc. Too many chems. Got anything that can help?
We can sober you up. Please, don't be an idiot and go out drinking immediately after the procedure.
Not alcoholic. Sheesh.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
That was it.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
Haircut. I could stand to get rid of this beard.
Newcomer, huh?
Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Hey,
Around here, we call your haircut the Scav Special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch.
What are my options?
You name it. Shaves, long cuts. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Just sit
Yeah, let's get a
down,
shave.
relax, and let the magic happen.